I kind of want to switch gears and maybe get a little anecdotal because I understand that Dr. Ovadia and Alan are actually clients of one another. And so I think it'd be kind of interesting to flip the script a little bit and have you, Dr. Ovadia, sort of describe your encounter or your interaction with us, as Alan alluded to earlier, testing your house in your home for some indoor air quality issues that you were experiencing. And then Alan, if you could respond in kind of what it's been like being a patient of Dr. Ovadia. So doctor?
Yeah, sure thing. So, my family had some lingering health problems, after we had, cleaned up our diets and started eating better. And, my wife and I both lost a lot of weight and we're, doing pretty well, but there were still some lingering issues. And as we dug deeper into those, one of the things that we discovered was that my wife especially had some mold toxicity. And so, we had the house evaluated at first, and one of the companies came in and they did some remediation efforts, but the results of that were a little disappointing. We still had mold at the end of it, and started probing deeper. And fortunately, I was able to connect with Alan, and the team from Pure Air Control came in and did a comprehensive assessment of the house and ongoing monitoring. And we are now working through those issues. But similar to what I do with people around their health, where oftentimes they've gone to a physician who hasn't been able to fix their problems because, again, they're not looking for the root causes of those problems. When it came to our house's health, our air quality, it was only when I got in contact, was lucky enough to connect with Pure Air Controls that we are finally evaluating and treating, the root causes of the problems within our house.
Wow, yeah, that's amazing, and you can see firsthand with some of these air quality monitoring devices that we sort of put the power of an industrial hygienist at your own fingertips. You're able to log in and actually see the different parameters that are being monitored with these devices, which I'm sure is very interesting to you, being a doctor.
Yeah,
Alan,
it is.
oh, go
I
ahead.
was just going to say it is actually an interesting parallel because one of the innovations I would say that has come to medicine that we're starting to utilize more and more are remote patient monitors and being able to monitor things in real time. So for instance, we now have continuous glucose monitors that a patient can wear, and my patients will be wearing it and it will come to a dashboard like this, and I'll be able to see what their blood sugar does throughout the day and what it does in response to them eating foods and activities. So it gives us that high level information that we need to be able to diagnose, the root cause problems.
Wow, that's excellent. Alan, why don't you share a little bit of your experience being a patient, on the other side with Dr. Ovadia?
Absolutely. In fact, both my wife and I are patients of Dr. Ovadia's, and we're blessed to have been in contact with them. We were very, very unpleased with the way that most physicians that we've been in contact with over the many years and how they would respond to us. Typically, 5-10 minutes is your average in and out time frame. Now you may wait in the lobby for about 2 hours, but the actual contact is about 5 to 10 minutes. And the meetings that we've had with Dr. Ovadia have been well over 1 hour meetings. And it just shows that he cares. It shows that he's doing his homework, going through our baseline conditions and seeing what our health is and what we have to do in order to improve it. So we both have read his book, which is a phenomenal book. I would encourage all to read it. And it really sheds light on what is happening in our Western medicine world and what we eat, breathe, and drink, and our health, and the correlation that and what fascinated me, not just with Dr. Ovadia's outlook, but the commonalities of our health, personal health, and building health. And there is such a correlation, as we have shared in this past hour. But we're just super happy to be a patient of his, and we look forward to continuance of that and helping him steer our health in a positive way.
No, that's great.